us and He spoke in Quran. He gave us many ways how to deal with the challenges, with the struggle. What happened to us as a believer, we start relating everything like the disbeliever, someone he doesn't have any connection between him and Allah. And many scholars, they said, what happened to someone, what is the difference between someone he got faith and another person he doesn't have faith? They said there is not much different if he doesn't know how to use his faith. We might be praying, but how you will deal with other people. Allah, He gave us the prayer, but He gave us something you will adjust your prayer. If your prayer, it doesn't have anything to do with your life, meaning there is a problem. If you pray and you steal, if you pray and you lie, meaning you have to change the type of the prayer you pray. We meant to connect with God. We meant to go back to God. And Allah gave us 5 daily station, just to go back to Him, to remind us, you are a believer. Everything happened in God's command. And we cannot even reject it. And if we reject to listen to Him, we will do it after we die. For always don't take God from your life. Don't take Allah from your life. Don't follow the other non-believer. They remove the meaning from any word. They try to remove it. Why? For one reason. So they give you the meaning they want. They gave you the meaning of car, the meaning of a house, the meaning of wife, the meaning of kids, the meaning of business. We start kind of relating everything to this life. We will say, I'm a believer, I love God, and I need the heaven. But the way how I act, it look like I'm staying forever. I'm built in this life, but I'm destroying the hereafter. I might get sick. Do I have to a doctor, or do I connect with God? The cure, it comes from God. Your doctor might give you just a medication, but he will never cure you. Always go back to God. What we will see, as the Prophet said, as soon as we get to the hereafter, there is too much going on. And the only way to survive is to get in touch with God. And God, He gave us 5 daily stations just to remind us. And as we said, it used to be 50. Allah, He wants to see us 50 times. He loves to see the believer 50 times. And when it's been reduced, the Prophet, he got said, Allah, He will see us just 5 daily. But He gave us another option for the believer. It's not nice to say, I'm a believer. But what you will do with the struggle? What you will do when you will see your son, he doesn't pray? Or with your wife? Or with your job? Which is the scholar, they told us, if you start seeing a struggle in your life, meaning there is a problem with the type of faith you have in your life. When Allah, He gave us instruction in this life, He gave it to us to live a peaceful life. Don't ever think if you are a believer, you will not live a peaceful life. It's so simple. Do this, you will live a simple life, you will live a peaceful life. Stay away from this, you will live a peaceful life. But we choose to struggle. We choose to get the same meaning as the other. So the question you will ask yourself, what is the difference between you and someone not a believer, not a Muslim? What is the difference? If an earthquake happens somewhere, He gave a meaning. What is the meaning He given? What is the meaning you will be given? They gave us meaning, kind of like we struggle, we fight to win. Instead of realize why it's happening. No, we need to come over it. Come over tornado, hurricane, earthquake, my problem, my struggle. To come over everything. We can't. We will always know there is God. It should be as God, He said. But always remind yourself, it's not enough to be a believer. It's not enough just to read the book of God. It's not enough just to pray. If you don't know how to apply it in life, you will be like the other. What is the difference between cat and dog and donkey and horse? They eat, they sleep, what is the difference? If we do the same, what is the difference? Where is our brain? Where is our mind? Where is the heart Allah He gave us? Everything is in our heart. We try, what will happen? We try to relate everything to our mind. My education, my diploma. Well, in the end, you will not leave. You will live this life with nothing. As you came, as you born, you will be. Then you will face Allah. And then Allah, He will judge us. What is your good deed? What is your bad deed? You might give any type of reason, any type of excuse. Did you ever heard on the third generation when they came, one of them just missed just the first takbirah, not even the first rak'ah. It's like something happened. It's like he started crying. They said to him, may Allah give you patience, like he lost someone in his life. 3 days they've been giving him. 3 days. Imagine, and if someone he missed just one rak'ah, 7 days. Imagine someone he missed just one prayer. He prayed 27 times just to make it up. When Allah, He told us, stop your daily at certain time. Why we keep struggling? When Allah, He told us the night, it's not even meant for us. It's meant for someone else. When Allah, He told us that Satan and his nation, the devil, they spread at night. What I'm doing at night. What I'm sending my kids at night. When Allah, He told us you need the success, stand up and pray in the morning. Allah, He gave us an insurance, meaning you will be under God. You will be protected from God. How we lose it? But the problem, as we said, as they told us, the scholar, we try to relate everything as the non-believer. We think they are better than us. We think they know more than us. But Allah, He told us, and He told you are a believer, you should know better. This life and what's on it, well, we know just few. About what's hidden after we die, it's really bad. Even there is some verses to mention that this believer, they ask Allah, they ask in the angel, can Allah He reduce the punishment just an hour? Just an hour. We could give everything we have. He said no. Malik, he said no, stay forever. But how long it took him? How long it took Malik to answer them? 50,000 years just to give them their response. On the day of judgment, no one will know other. You will only be by yourself, standing in front of God. Your family, you're running away from your family, your mom, your dad. You don't even need to see them. As the Prophet, he mentioned one verse and he explained it how he said, you will see your dad and mom, but you will try to hide. You don't want to see them because you scare someone who will take your good deed. It's about trade, good deed and bad deed. This life and what's on it, it's being controlled by God. But if we remove Allah from our life, we'll struggle. And Allah, He told us, so simple. You need to live a peaceful life. Keep me in your life. Connect with me. When Allah, He gave you the best book, the best talk, the best phrase, the best lecture, the Quran, why can't we read it? It's not enough just to read it. We need to see the meaning behind it. When Allah, He told us pray on time, there is a meaning behind it. There is a reason. There is a wisdom. Meaning you will be you discipline yourself to a certain amount of time, certain amount of rak'ah, just to guide yourself how to deal in this life. You remove a time from your day to give it to God. And another thing, which is some of us we might not know, it's obligatory to remove the time of the prayer during the day. If not, there is a price. When Allah, He told us stay away from money, He says specific money on Friday, meaning what's holding you not to come to pray Friday? Anything it will hold you, you will pay a price on the day of judgment. Meaning it became forbidden. You will struggle. Meaning if I see myself praying, I'm still committing sin, or I'm still not dealing with the right way with my wife or job or anything, my mouth or any, meaning I have to go and check how is my prayer, how is the relationship between you and Allah. When I see myself, I still give the same meaning as the other. They don't have any faith. And I'm calling myself a Muslim and they are better than me. When I compare my life to the other, there is a problem. Because anything based by money, it's nothing. And if you look at all the enjoyment, all the pleasure, or they call it enjoyment, it's based by money. Traveling, buying, moving, car, business, all of it based by money. And Allah, He told that this money, it's not worth anything. And it's really sometimes, it's difficult even to process it when He told your son if you do this, you will get this. Stay away from this. And he keep doing it. And he keep doing it. And he keep doing it. We remove Allah, as we said, from our life. And as I said, always remember, if you have a business, as we said, and they said something will happen to your business, but they gave you an information, you will have $2 million, and your neighbor, he doesn't know anything about it. How you will deal? You will have a patient, not because of you have a patient, because the safety, the information. But Allah, He gave us one information. Whatever will happen to us is the best. Even if I see it's bad, it's not a bad. Even if I see it's bad, it's not a bad. They used to do, when we were a child, they used to keep us away from something. And they said it's punishment. It's not a punishment. God, He told us, time to time, keep yourself, distance yourself from this life to know the benefit, to know the blessing. It's to know the blessing. Where your mom and dad, they punish you to know the blessing, but they couldn't explain it. The blessing. So when Allah, He move you from something, it's a blessing. Just to see it. Try to do it yourself. They used to go to mosque for 3 days, 7 days, 4 days, month to stay away just from this life, to realize. Time to time, keep yourself, distance away yourself from this life and what's on it, to realize the benefit of God. Stop buying stuff. Whatever you like to buy, stop buying it. Then you will realize how much we worth. In Ramadan, we realize it, how much we worth. You see yourself, you want to worship God more. What is the difference between Ramadan and any other month? There is not much difference, because we worship in God. We believe in God. Always remember, raise your kids with the right way. Keep up with your 5 daily prayer. Keep up with your connection between you and Allah. Do not remove God from your life. Do not give the same meaning as the non-believer. You are a Muslim, you are a believer, you have Allah, and they don't have it, as Umar al-Khattab. When the Prophet, they told him not to answer on Battle of Uhud. But when they said, we have our idols, then the Prophet said, no, can you not answer? Did you not hear what they said? Then Umar al-Khattab, he said, we have Allah, but you don't have it. You have Allah. What you will lose if you don't have Allah in your life? What you will win if you don't have Allah? What you will lose if Allah by your side? Nothing. But we think we control everything by my mind, by my diploma, my education. He did not see what's going on around us now. People, they slept at night, in the morning they are gone. All the families. Many places. You will never heard about it. People, they are gone. They are having wishes and hopes, and maybe tomorrow I will do and I will do. Maybe people, they can't talk to them, remind them about Allah. They're not even, maybe they said, we will, I might do it. Where are they now? They are gone. It could be us, it could be me, it could be anyone. Don't wish for tomorrow, as Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, he said, it might not come. Don't wish for the afternoon, it might not come. Don't wish for the evening, it might not come. Always do your job. You're working in this life. You've been hired from Allah. You need heaven. You have to pay the price. Nothing is cheap. Imagine just you buy a house in this life. You want to earn just a house. You want to just own a house. How much money you will pay? How many years of struggle you will work? How many years of education and going to school? Just own a piece of land, just a house. What about the heaven? Prophet, he told us, a small spot in heaven, it's better than this life and what's on it. Meaning heaven is not cheap as we think. And sometimes we think it's a minor. It's not a minor. When Prophet Jonah, he just rushed the decision. He just rushed it. He did not disobey God or anything. He just rushed it. He shouldn't go. He should wait for Allah's command. And look what happened to him. And Allah, He said, if he did not repent and go back to Allah, he will stay inside the will till the day of judgment. Look at Fir'aun, what happened to him. Look at the Prophet Musa. Look at the Prophet Abraham. Look at the Prophet, peace be upon him. Look how they deal with the life. Look when Allah, He told the Prophet, if you just add one letter to the book of God, your throat will be cut. Meaning Allah is merciful, but at the same time, its punishment, it's severe. When He punish, He punish. But don't think you live a nice life. Don't relate everything you have it because you make it, you earn it, you work for it, your education. It comes from Allah and He can take it anytime. Anything happen to your life related to God, give it a different meaning. What about your faith? Can your faith help you with the struggle? The scholar said no. The faith, it will show you who you are. Who you are. For example, the stress you have in this life. We know this life is too much stress, but the way how we think about this life, it gave us stress. It's not the life itself. Meaning, what a believer, we relate everything to God. Learn, go to school, but at the same time, relate it to God. Not to go to school to stay away from God. Go to school, have an education, but at the same time, relate it to God. Be a doctor, but relate it to God. Get married, but related to God. Have a business related to God. And whatever happened to you, say Alhamdulillah, thanks to God. It might be worse. It might be worse. For always don't relate it. Don't give it the same meaning as the non-believer they give it.